put it on repeat. And if there's somebody else who's better than me, and it's in the body that you never want to see. Acting on your work because you got to
YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Edwin. Today's video, we're gonna talk about how to completely fix your eczema. I know what it feels like, man. That shit fucking sucks. I used to have that shit. And I used to be really nervous going to school, even leaving home. Sometimes it would flare up really, really bad. First and foremost, you gotta get to the roots of eczema, right? What is eczema? Eczema is an immune system response to chronic inflammation or irritant to the body, okay? So we must ask ourselves what causes inflammation. There's two different types of inflammation. The one that I'm talking about is chronic inflammation that comes from within the body, right? So what causes chronic inflammation? It all comes down to what you're putting into your body, okay? Now, I know you love them hamburgers. I know you like them tacos, them tortas, processed food, donuts, all that shit. It's just bad for you, man. The first step to curing your eczema comes down to changing your diet. The foods that we eat nowadays are processed, full of sugar, which is the main cause of inflammation, right? Foods that I cut out, no more fast food, no more donuts, no more tacos. It's fucking sucks, but no more tacos. Pizza, pasta, all the goody foods, no more, okay? No fucking more, all right? So those are the foods that you have to cut out, all right? I know it kind of sucks. Cereal, that's one. I fucking love cereal. Cereal's so good. Gotta cut it out, man. Moving on to foods you should be eating, right? Want to eat foods help fight inflammation, right? This comes down to your fruits. Eat out of the rainbow, and literally you want to eat out the rainbow. So the fruits that you should be eating: blueberries, strawberries, oranges, cherries. You want to use olive oil, which is good to fight inflammation. Tomatoes, green leafy veggies, spinach and kale, broccoli, carrots, cauliflower. You want to change, if you're eating a lot of steak, you want to change to fatty fish. So like your salmon, your tuna. Eat your whole grains, all right? Like change from eating, like there's a bunch of cereals out there. I know one, Kashigolean, that has whole grains. You can change to that. Instead of eating white bread, you want to eat whole grain, whole wheat bread. Another thing that I do suggest is going on a 2-week cleanse. And what I mean is completely cut out sugar. No more sugar. Sugar is your #1 enemy. It is very addicting, and it's very hard to get rid of sugar, especially when you first quit on it. You're gonna get those withdrawals. You're gonna be getting them cravings. Just keep in mind, always you gotta stay mentally strong and not eat it. You know what I'm saying? It's either sugar or eczema. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta cut that shit out. You feel me? Yeah, on that 2-week cleanse, what you wanna do every day, well, this is in general, every day you wanna drink a gallon of water, right? That's gonna help you flush out them toxins out of your body, drinking that water. Make sure you get a gallon of water a day. Start drinking your teas. I know a lot of people don't like drinking teas, man. You gotta learn to love these things. I know green tea is good for you, ginger tea. All right, so the next thing you wanna do is you wanna drink a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. All right, it has to say with the mother. All right, you can get this at Walmart. And then what I also do is I grab a garlic, I chop up half of it to small little pieces, right? Just so you can swallow it. Put it in a cup of water and chug it down. Garlic is anti-inflammatory, right? So that helps you fight inflammation, which is good. It's what you want. And the apple cider vinegar does the same thing. Another thing I want to talk about is fasting. This is a must. You must do this. You can do the 16-8, which means you don't eat for 16 hours. And then you get an 8-hour window to eat. That's the one that I currently do. This is a hard one, especially for beginning. But if you fast for 3 days, you're pretty much resetting your immune system. I do not recommend this for somebody who's already really skinny. But if you're like me, you got some fat, you know what I'm saying? That allows your body to use this fat as energy. When I first did it, I did 12 hours without eating and then 12 hours eating. And I worked my way up. And you gotta understand, it's hard at first, especially when you give up the sugar. Like I said, it's very addicting. You're gonna get the cravings, okay? It allows your body to use its energy on releasing all the toxins and all the bad stuff from your body, which is gonna help you fight your inflammation, right? Because you gotta detoxify your body from all the buildup shit that you've been eating, the donuts, all that sugar, you know what I'm saying? Your body is tired of that shit. That's your body telling you, hey man, that's it. We don't know what else to fucking do, you feel me? It's going wild. What can you do to treat it from the outside, right? Now, I would get a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. If you get it in your hair or your skin, I would shake it up in a water bottle, and then every time I would go shower, I'll just put it in my hair. You know what I'm saying? Shower with it, let it sit there for 10 minutes, and then rinse it off, right? If your eczema is really, really bad where it's bleeding, you don't want to do that. It's going to fucking burn, okay? What you want to do is dilute it and just do that and stop scratching it. Number one thing you have to do is stop scratching your fucking eczema. I know it fucking itches. I know it does. But instead of scratching it, do it like this. You know what I'm saying? I used to get it right here. I'll just go like, the eczema does spread. It can spread from your hair to your nose. I remember I had it in my arm one time, my elbow, and I did live on my own. I had my own apartment. We used to get drunk, and I'll wake up the next morning, and I'll wake up with eczema all over right here, all over right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to control my drinking. I mean, I still gonna be getting drunk here and there, but just not like I used to. And that's why I now embrace eczema. Like I see it as a blessing because it's changed me. You know what I'm saying? I used to be much fatter. I had gained a lot of weight. I was stressed out all the time. It made me want to better myself. It made me find myself again to get back to the gym and working out and motivating you guys, right? Which is the point of the video. I want to really help you guys out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Alrighty, so those are my tips. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Comment, like, subscribe, and holla back at your boy, man.